Hello everyone from India. I'm Sriparna Datta and I'd like to thank the whole TSA Symposium committee for giving me this opportunity to present and for such a beautiful virtual experience in this tough time. So today I'm going to tell about a citizen science initiative for freshwater turtle conservation in India. So why India requires such an initiative exclusively for turtles? India is home to 29 species of freshwater turtle and tortoises, inhabiting various wildlife habitat and lakes, rivers and ponds. But there is very lack of information on species distribution, population and also lack of community awareness about these creatures. So a group of organizations came into action to form the Indian Turtle Conservation Action Network to build this gap. So Indian Turtle Conservation Action Network was formed after the recommendation from National Meeting of Freshwater Turtle and Tortoise held in 2011. It is a platform for giving for exchange of knowledge between various stakeholder organizations and researchers, and it is also a platform for building the gap between freshwater turtle conservation and marine water turtle conservation. This whole network works with three basic tools. First of all, it's the mobile-based application Kurma, about which I am going to tell about in my next part of my presentation. Then we have the advisory committee representing these organizations like WTI, WCCB, Health Path, Dakshin Foundation, and TSA. This advisory committee act as an umbrella over all the actions of this network and act as a guidance and expert and provide their meaningful guidance to the whole team. Next, we have the network of state coordinators and volunteers. From each state, coordinators are deputed who act as a networker or they fill the bridge between various organizations, stakeholders who are interested in turtle conservation in India. They are also deputed to identify interested volunteers who can do turtle surveys, identify critical turtle habitat, and also increase the awareness in their respective states about turtles through various awareness programs like school visits and then turtle walks and a chain of webinars. Next, we have the freshly launched mobile-based application Kurma Tracking Indian Turtle. This application was launched on World Turtle Day, which is freely available in Google Play Store. This application will act as an important tool for species identification and also as an important equipment for all the citizens who will submit their turtle sightings covering a very large spatial and temporal area. So why we decided with the name Kurma? Basically, Kurma is a Sanskrit word for the word tortoise, and according to a very famous epic, Lord Vishnu, who had taken an avatar of a very giant turtle to save the earth from destruction. So that's why to reach a greater mass of people and to connect with every citizen of India, we tried the name Kurma. So before starting about why we wanted to make this application, I want to share with you that TSA India head office in India basically receives about over 100 messages with pictures in WhatsApp and various social media platforms inquiring about turtle identification and their rescue protocols. So, but all these pictures were not getting recorded, and these were very important to understand the species distribution. This is where Kurma becomes important as we wanted to make all those pictures count. So, this app will be helpful for generating awareness on species identifications in India. This will also act as a database for all the information coming in from the citizens of India. This app will also help in addressing the most important issue of species identification we are facing with various enforcement agencies and network. And last but not the least, it will also helping to aid countrywide rescue and triage of turtles. So talking about the feature of the app, this is the main interface of the application where you can see we have five major features. First of all, we have we can see Idea Turtle Auction. This is a basic field guide where you can find basic information about species, including the international and national conservation statuses, their threats, along with the local and vernacular names. And also here you can find the range distribution for every species. Next, we have report a turtle option. This is the most important option of this application, where every users can report a turtle by just uploading a picture in any condition and situation, and also adding the GPS location of the from where the species is spotted. So after that, we have this feature of assistance facilities, where any user, when in any turtle emergency, can locate the nearest assistance facility based on their real-time location in the inbuilt application map. Next, we have also most important features in this application is that connect to an expert, where anyone can very easily connect to an expert asking about turtle identification or for appropriate method to rescue an species. There we also have a user map where we can see how many users are registering with the application to understand the reach of the application. So progress till date, from the launch on 23rd May 2020, we already have 1,000 plus users. We have received 80 plus observational reports and 20 plus rescue reports. And after that, we have also got 90 recognized facilities who have registered with the app. Here we can see during the starting days we had this much users, and on 1st August the user number had risen drastically. From the launch, in just 60 days, 20 species has been reported, where you can see we have also got report for critically endangered Batagur dhongoka and Batagur kachuga. And the most interesting thing that we had received wild observation of Nilsonia nigricans, black softshell turtle. We had also received 11 rescue reports of 11 species, and you can see the most observational and rescue report is of Lishmish punctata, because after the launch, India is receiving heavy downpour due to monsoon, and this is the time turtles, mainly softshell turtles like Indian flapshell turtle, gets very active and come out of their natural habitat in search of a safer place, and they end up getting into a human habitation, or they can be seen crossing the road. Here you can see northern India and northeast India has the highest observational and rescue report. We already know these two areas are already identified as important turtle priority area, and we believe through this application more critical habitats will be identified. With this, I just want to add that we have make it very encrypted to not to show any species information like their GPS coordinates or location, because we don't want anyone to use this application for any illegal activities. And not only for the critically endangered or endangered species, but also for very common species like Indian flapshell turtle, because we have seen in the recent days this Indian flapshell turtle is taking up the major portion of the illegal turtle, and the major aim, focusing on the major aim of our this full initiative, that keeping common species common, we don't want any other species which are still available plentifully in our rivers to ended up getting in that red list threatened or endangered category. Here you can see our application has already received national and international applaud, and the Environment Minister of India has recognized Kurma as a very important citizen science tool for freshwater turtle fauna of our country. This is how our app is working and will still go on working. First, when citizens add their data, the data will get validated and it will be submitted to the Kurma database. This peer-reviewed data with technology and artificial intelligence will help to develop density, total density and abundance map along with species distribution map. All this information will end up emphasizing on more turtle science and turtle conservation in our country. So in the future, we want and we believe our application will help identify many critical turtle habitats. This application will help us develop various species distributional model, and also it will show the threats, basically the changing threats pattern across the whole country. Right now, we are manually identifying the species in our app, but as more reports come in, the artificial intelligence or AI will kick in, and the application will start automatically recognize any species. Next, we want our application to be developed in such a level so that any researcher can do their turtle survey using our app for making checklist, and we also want to build it in a way so that they can make trail map of their study area. We also want to include this app in the monitoring and mandate of various enforcement and agencies and network. Last but not the least, in the future, we will connect with more such citizen science initiatives nationally and globally, and with various organizations who can carry forward with the development of the app and for future sustenance. I would like to thank citizens of India for providing the crucial information in the Kurma database, Turtle Survival Alliance India, and Wildlife Conservation Society India for their financial support for developing the app, Leopard Tech Labs and their whole team for their technical support and app development, ITCAN team, including the advisory committee, state coordinators, volunteers, and social media handlers who are working very hard, networking and communicating with citizens and various stakeholders. Last but not least, I want to thank Mr. Josh Lewis for supporting our app development throughout. If anyone wants to volunteer with this citizen science initiative, they can contact us at itcan.contact@gmail.com, or can send message to our Facebook and Instagram handle. If anyone wants to support this application, or can contact us kurma.turtlesurvival@gmail.com. Thank you.